This week we're going to be talking about what what shades we recommend for each room type. These are just ones that we found that customers prefer these types of shades in. But again, customize your rooms to whatever shade you prefer. All of them work in any kind of room.
Yeah.
As long as you've got the right width and the right depth for the shades. Just look at that in more detail on the pages, the product pages. But you can pick and choose whichever ones you want.
Yeah.
We just thought it would be fun to say what we recommend, what we would say would work in each room. Ignore if you hear a little bit of rain. It is raining pretty hard here.
Yeah, there's a little bit of thunder going on.
You might hear that
sorry.
today, so sorry about that. I think we're good and we can get started.
Yeah. So we have shades for each room type, and we have cute little graphics. It is through the window, so you're gonna see, the window a little bit, but
How to
it's
fit our
part of
style,
it.
right?
It's part of it. It matches everything. So for the nursery, we recommend our original blackout shades, just because this keeps the light out and you want your baby to sleep. So it helps them sleep longer and through the night, just because our blackout shades keep out 99% of all exterior light. So it really just helps with that. So we definitely recommend that for a nursery.
I think all customers that buy blackout shades for a nursery, that's what we see the most, right?
Yeah.
Like for blackout, that's probably the top
Everybody's
one.
always super excited, and I know we just see a lot of it everywhere.
Yeah.
So we that was a no-brainer for us to recommend that.
Definitely the nursery makes so much sense.
It does. I mean, you want to sleep, the baby wants to sleep.
Yeah, keeps them asleep longer.
Yeah. So for the kitchen, everybody has different styles for the kitchen, but we recommend our Easy Lift light filtering shades, just because it's what's most popular that we've gotten feedback from. Also, when you're cooking, you want it to be very light in there, whether or not you use natural light or your own lights. Just the light filtering keeps it private. Nobody can see through the kitchen, but you're still getting all that natural light, so it's keeping it very light in there. And it's easy lift, so you just have to lift it up and down with the lower rail, and it's just super easy. Going on to the master bedroom, we recommend any of the Easy Lift cellular shades. These ones they look really, really, really nice in a room. They look more elegant, more custom. They're just really great. You can do light filtering, the light blocking, or blackout in these. It doesn't really matter. You can pick whatever you want. Depends on what light option you want. Honestly, I prefer blackout, so I would go with the blackout, but it just looks really nice in your master bedroom, and everybody wants their master bedroom to be their safe spot, be their nice room.
You end your day there.
You
want
you
it to
start
look
your day
nice.
there.
When your space looks good, you feel good.
Yeah, and you want to be comfortable in it. So that's why we went with this, and a lot of the feedback we get is from Cellular for the master bedroom. Next to your bathroom, I always thought it was weird to have a window in my bathroom, but it is very common.
Yep.
So if you have a window, obviously in the bathroom, you don't want people to be able to see in. So we picked our Easy Lift Pleated light blocking shades. This just gives you complete privacy, takes a lot of the light that would come in out, but lets in a little bit, and it is easy lift, so you can easily raise and lower it depending on what you're doing. But it is private. It does create the privacy that you need for your bathroom. It also is just a really good one to have in there.
Given that it's fabric material too, we'd recommend for sure sticking to fabric, because it does get humid in the bathroom, even if you have a fan. Paper can work too if you've got a window further away from water, but I would still, I think, recommend going with a fabric, one of the fabric shades. But that's why we kind of chose this one, because it not only blocks out the light, but also creates the most privacy too, and is that fabric material.
It's also really nice looking. So it adds that extra style to your bathroom.
Plus you get the choice of natural or white if you have a preference there.
You can match it. The laundry room. Most laundry rooms I've ever had have either been in a closet or the basement, so there hasn't been windows. So this one was interesting for me to kind of see what we recommended or what our customers gave us feedback on. But it was the original room darkening shades. Just paper, or
you can customize the color. That's the thing, where all the original shades come in different colors. I think maybe because of the color, we have them in, for room darkening, we have it in, you know, gray or chocolate. We kept some of the products to show you guys here. You know, I think maybe that's why we're seeing a lot of the room darkening, and also it still keeps out light. But
it's still private, so nobody will see all of your clothes and
or your mess,
your
basket,
or your mess, or your
clean
unfolded clean clothes that sit in the basket for, you know, until your next load of laundry.
We don't judge.
No shame.
We don't judge. And then going into the kids' room. So for the kids' room, we typically will recommend original shades. One cool thing about original shades, especially the paper ones, they can draw on them and color them and do, so they can kind of do their own thing with them if they want to. But if you don't want them to do that or get them in that habit, we definitely understand too. So we have different colors that can match whatever style or theme they've got in their room. So we see that original shades is a really popular one for kids' rooms.
Also, if they tear them down, they're inexpensive.
Yeah.
So you can replace them easily, and Amazon has them in multiple sets. So.
Yeah. And really, and if you want, you know, you can go the paper shade route of original shades or the fabric, which I know you were showing them. So you could go the fabric route too if you prefer that. For the garage, so this was kind of an interesting one for us too, right? Like, you know, you don't think about the garage as much, but you do have like light coming through there all the time. So that's where we decided just original shades in general. And I think you can go with any light control or color. And you know, I think blackout we'll see a lot of in the garage. Because you want to keep it nice and dark in there. And then, but really you could go with any of the original shades. So we just kind of recommend any original shade that you prefer. And then you kind of choose what light control you prefer, right?
Yeah, and they're, like I said earlier, for the kids, it goes here too, like they're inexpensive. So you don't have to worry about keeping them so clean, because it is a garage.
It is a garage. And if you work in there all the time, it's going to get dirty. So you can switch them out if you want to, or just like keep them up. I mean, usually I feel like in a garage you're not going to mess with it much. You're going to basically leave it and be done. The office. Okay, so for this one we went with original light filtering shades. We decided on this one just because it's, you know, nice and convenient. You still have a little light coming through the room, which I think you still want. I mean, maybe you want to be in a dark cave when you're working, but I think for the most part we've seen that in an office, people tend to choose the light filtering shades to just bring a little bit of light in there and kind of, you know, maybe not fall asleep while we're working. I mean,
you know, sometimes working from home, it's hard. You get tired easily. Or if you're like sitting comfortably.
But another great option is Easy Lift light filtering, either cellular or pleated, really. Either of those work, and because it's really nice looking if you're going more for that. And here's a light filtering one here. We've shown these guys to you guys before, and definitely don't forget to check out other lives that we've done. We've talked about light control. If you need more information on that, definitely check those out. And the last live that we did was about light blocking and blackout shades. So check that one out too if you're wanting to learn more about that.
For sure.
The entertainment room. So this can be like your game room, maybe your movie theater room, or anything like that, just an entertainment room in general. We decided to go with Easy Lift Cellular Blackout. This one obviously is the one that's going to block out the most light, and I feel like in an entertainment room you want the least amount of light going through those windows. So that's why we decided to go with this shade. Plus you get the choice of natural or white to fit your, you know, room's theme or colors or style. But yeah, this is a great option, and I would definitely highly recommend, especially for the movie theater room. Black out as much as possible. That is the best option for sure. A guest room. So in the guest room, we thought Easy Lift shades in general, whether you go pleated or you go cellular, or you go cellular, either way works. All these shades look nice. It makes the guest room look really nice. You can go the light filtering route to let a little light in. You can go the blackout or light blocking route to let a little less light in, or no light at all. So they look very nice, give a very custom look. You can't go wrong with Easy Lift.
No, I love Easy Lift.
I do too. I love it. And it's so easy to install. All these products are so easy to install. No tools to install them. And then the cool thing about Easy Lift especially is like there's no cords, which there's no cords with any of our products, but there's no cords that you don't even have to like pull anything to make it go up. The bottom rail goes up and down. So that's one thing I love about Easy Lift. So this bottom rail here just goes up and down as needed.
So you don't have to use anything to hold it down.
Yeah.
So it works.
That's probably why I'd say Easy Lift is probably my favorite.
Yes.
Just because of that. It's just so nice looking.
And none of our products are temporary.
No.
So you could use all of them consistently throughout the year. So I really love Easy Lift just because it's my favorite. It looks super nice. Not that our original don't look nice, because they do, but Easy Lift just looks more elegant to me and for my style at least.
More
so
custom.
I just love it, and it just looks really good.
Yeah. And it's crazy. You would, when you think of a paper shade with original paper shades, you think, oh, I would just use that temporarily.
Yeah.
How many customers have we heard from that have them up for years?
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah, I mean, we just took this one down today.
Yeah.
But it was
so
up
we could
for
open
quite
this
a
up,
while.
But it's been up for a while. And we have customers that said they have had theirs up for 8 years, 10 years, and it looked so nice and no one ever noticed.
It's great.
Looked good.
It's a good conversation starter too.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, you have really nice shades. What are those? Be like, oh, they're made out of paper.
Look at that. And you didn't even know.
Right?
And last one, the Entryway. Okay, so this is an interesting one. So we decided to talk about arch specifically because a lot of entryways we found have arch windows. So the arch shade, this is our opportunity to talk about arch a little bit. And arch shades obviously fit those arch windows the best.
Yeah, as
so,
you can see.
Yeah, so you want to make sure it's a perfect arch because they are designed for perfect arches. I mean, it looks nice. We have pleated and cellular options. This one right here is a cellular arch shade. 2 different colors, in natural and in white, and they help kind of block that light out that comes through every morning when you get up and you walk through, and it just shines right in your face. And and it looks really nice.
It does. It gives it a really finished look, and also like it keeps out a lot of the heat too.
Yeah.
That's up high, so you really just don't have to worry about that either.
Yeah, exactly. It helps block that heat out too.
It's great.
Well, that's the last one from our little series here.
Yes.
Do we have any comments that we want to go over or answer?
It is really great for college dorm rooms.
Yeah.
It
is. Go ahead.
So speaking of being really great for college dorm rooms, because there are no tools and we offer the adhesive that comes with it, a lot of dorms you can't use screws or any type of tools that leave marks on the walls. And let's be honest, they usually don't come with shades, and if they do, they're really not the best.
Not great.
So any of our shades are perfect for going back to school. If you want blackout so you can sleep in on the weekends, or if you have night classes mostly, you can sleep in during the day, or you want light filter, whatever you want, you can use it because it's just peel, stick, and trim. Super easy, also inexpensive, so it's a really great way to customize your dorm room. Make it more you. I mean, I hated being in my dorm, so anything to make it feel more like home or more accustomed to me or cozy, that was what I was going for in my dorm. It definitely helps, and I think these are the perfect way to do that. So we know,
Yeah, and we've heard from students too that, they hate those shades that come in there
yeah.
when they are in there, which is sometimes, right?
They're usually ugly.
They're usually very ugly, and they have the cords, and they're broken.
It's just annoying.
So these, I know the paper shades are a very popular one. The original paper shades are really popular because of that. And we've heard the rooms get really hot. So that's where the blackout shade comes in handy, because it does help block out that heat and give you the privacy.
Yeah.
So
also, you don't want anybody from other dorms looking in, because I know usually most college campuses have dorms next to each other. Or it's a courtyard. I know in the dorm that I lived in, so you can see everything. And I really like being myself in my room.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I would want the privacy. So they're really great. Also, if you get them, you can make a room divider. So if you want to keep everything separate, you can do that too. So it's just a really great thing to have for going back to school or going to school for the first time. which is coming up soon in August. Most colleges
students are going back
in August, so stay tuned for that because I'm sure
get your shades. Go ahead and get your shades.
Get them now before
because you know it's coming. You're gonna have to put them in. Have mom or dad put them in for you if you want.
Help me move in.
I mean, it's easy enough.
Shades. I mean, it takes less than 5 minutes. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, it's so easy. So don't be afraid to install them yourself too. Sure. But make sure to get some to prepare for those dorms or apartments.
Yeah. On campus apartments, off campus apartments, it really is dorm renter friendly is what all of our products are. I have them up too.
And then you can leave them on when you head out for the year, or just take them down. They come.
I don't think they'd be too mad if you left up a really nice looking shade that literally took 2 seconds to take down if they wanted it down. So probably wouldn't be too bad.
No. But I think hopefully this was helpful and you learned something from the different ones that we recommend. But again, feel free to choose whichever shades you prefer for your rooms. These were just something we thought something fun to do, and
something different.
Something different, and something we hear from customers about all the time. So thought it would be a little bit fun.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.
Yeah,
we're always here for you guys. Yeah. Just make sure to check out our old lives.
Yeah.
We talk about the different types of shades, different type of light options, and just all of that is really useful, really helpful, and we kind of build on it for everything.
Yeah. Everything we talked about today is all linked below, so make sure to check that out. We have all the different products on there. Make sure to follow us as well so you can catch the next live and you get that notification that we're going live again. And we'll see you next time. Thank you guys so much.